that'll be coming out soon. You can find me over on the Fandom Podcast Network with a show called Good Evening, an Alfred Hitchcock podcast. We have our own independent feed for that as well. But my friends Chris and Tom, we cover Hitchcock films one at a time. And then I'm here. And that's pretty much it right now. Zach, where can people find you when you're not killing the wrong Sarah Connor?
Well, you can find me personally on Twitter at MoronZach. That's MoreOnZach. I'm also the host of my own podcast, Always Soul to Smallville. We talk about each and every episode of that Young Superman show over there. You can find us on Twitter at AlwaysSmallville. And I'm also a host of Trek FM's Standard Orbit, an original series podcast. We talk about all things old and new, Captain Kirk and the Enterprise over there. You can find us on Twitter at Trek FM.
I forgot to mention, I'm finishing up Warp 5 over on Trek FM as well. That'll be done with episode 200, me and my friend Patrick, talking about Star Trek Enterprise. But, yes, until next week, we do have to thank our wonderful executive producers of the network. We have Tony Robinson and Ken Tripp, and we want to thank Zach Tripp for his wonderful theme music for our little show here. So that's some really good music, and I think it's really catchy. I think it's a great song. I love it.
I agree.
And when because I listen to our shows after I edit them, like when they drop, I listen to them again.
Oh, I do too. I like to see, hard work paying off. You work so hard on this, and you want to see it's, the fruits of your labor out there in the wild. So I agree.
Yeah. And then I think the music is perfect for our show. I think it works really good. So, but Ken and Tony, we couldn't do it without you guys as well. They are our co-creators of the network. Check out their shows, General Quarters, a Warriors and Worship podcast, and Trek Pod, which is all interviewing people about Star Trek the Motion Picture, and Star Trek Weekly News here on the network. And we got more coming. We're working on some stuff. We might have some more shows coming out of the network soon, but we'll keep that under wraps for now. Until next time, we'll be back.
Hasta la vista, baby.
This has been a production of MTMR Media Works.